Welcome to Office 24 by 7. In today's video, we're going to understand how to create, analyze, and work on custom reports. Reports play a key role in giving you clarity on your data, and custom reports in particular allow you to build exactly what you want, the way you want it, without depending on preset templates. Custom reports are those that the user or admin can completely tailor based on their requirements. Office 24 by 7 reports are extremely dynamic, allowing you to pick the exact columns and fields you need, so the report reflects the information that matters most to your team. To access the reporting features, go to the Reports panel by clicking the Reports icon. This opens the complete reports dashboard. Office 24 by 7 provides two types of reports: standard reports and custom reports. You also have an option to schedule reports, which we will cover in a separate video. Today, we're going to focus entirely on custom reports. When you create a custom report, you have two formats available. The first is a table report, which is ideal when you want summaries, grouping, and aggregation on your data. The second is a pivot report, which lets you view data in a multi-dimensional layout based on rows and columns, offering a deeper analytical perspective. In this video, we'll explore how table reports are created and how grouping and aggregation work. We've already created multiple sample reports under various plans like Starter, Growth, and Enterprise. Inside the Reports panel, you can search for reports using Report ID, Report Type, Object Name, or created and modified dates. Here I'm searching specifically for reports created on the Leads object. When I type Leads in the search bar, you can see all the reports associated with the Leads module. Among them is a report titled Lead Conversion Funnel, which I created to show the different sources from which leads arrive and how conversions progress under different agents. Let me open the report settings by clicking the Edit button in the Actions column. Inside the Lead Conversion Funnel report, you can see that I've included fields such as Lead ID, Industry, Last Activity Date, Converted Date, Segment, and the Lead Assignee. On the left-hand side, you'll notice the Objects panel. Here you can select any object and explore all its available fields. Every field is visible, and you also have a search option to quickly filter what you're looking for. It doesn't just display fields from the selected object, it also shows lookup fields from related objects like contacts, activities, accounts, and deals. If you want more clarity on how lookup fields work, refer to the video link provided above or in the description. In this example, I've selected 6 main columns to understand how leads are being assigned, which industries they belong to, which segments they fall under, and which leads have converted. If you want to add additional fields like lead source, you can simply search for it and select it. As soon as you do, it appears in your report. You can continue adding as many fields as needed to customize your report completely. Each column comes with its own filter option. This allows you to filter the entire dataset based on your requirements. For example, if you want to view leads only from the real estate industry, click the filter icon on the industry column, search for real estate, select it, and save. You'll now see only the leads belonging to that industry. Similarly, if you want to analyze leads assigned to a particular user, open the filter under Lead Assignee and pick the specific user. Essentially, you can refine your data using different conditions and operators to view only what you need. You also have an option to group your data. If you want to group and view leads by status, source, industry, or any other field, click on Grouping. You can then choose the columns to group by. For example, if I group by lead assignee, I can immediately see how many leads each user is handling. You aren't restricted to a single grouping level. You can choose multiple columns. So here I'm grouping by lead assignee and segment. Now I can clearly see the distribution of leads assigned to each user across multiple segments. For example, in the Enterprise segment, Prasanth Dubey has been assigned 2 leads. If you don't want grouping, you can simply remove it and submit again. There's also a refresh button that ensures any newly added or updated records are immediately picked up in your report. Once you're satisfied with the layout and data, you can save the report by giving it a title and description. When you return to the Reports panel, you'll find both an Edit option and a View option. Editing lets you change the report structure, while Viewing lets you analyze the finished report. While viewing the report, you can further refine what you want to see using the Column Preferences dropdown. For example, if you want to see how many SMB leads are assigned to a specific user like John Smith, you can quickly filter and adjust the columns to highlight that information. You can even refine it further by selecting only leads that came from a particular source, such as landing page. In the same way, you can also apply grouping and analyze the results from the view mode itself. Back in the Reports panel, you also have the ability to download any report as a CSV file using the Download button. If a report is no longer needed, you can delete it. These actions depend on the user's access level. Admins can provide privileges to allow users to edit, download, delete, or simply view reports. Without these permissions, users will not see those options. You can see several reports I've created, including stage-wise reports. When you view those, you'll notice leads distributed across different stages along with their total counts. In the upcoming videos, we will explore how to create pivot reports and how to schedule reports so they reach your inbox automatically. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.